Hey, Jason Rice here for another lot party. Quick tip. And again, I'm going to try to pull up some stuff. I know we're going live here in some platforms. I know Facebook, we usually post. I like to see if anybody is seeing this to maybe comment, say hi. If you're watching this on YouTube or anything, please subscribe or share. And let's talk again about used cars. I'm watching my other screen here. Just wanted to make sure if I can pull this up live, if we're good. So what I want to go over is, kind of what comes first, the chicken or the egg. So, what comes first when you are managing your used car inventory? Does the lot come first or do the cars come first? And what I mean by that is, when you come into the dealership, I'm assuming there's a few things that happen as you come into the dealership. I was trying to pull this up Facebook Live. I think I'm going to give up on that. Is a few things happen when you show up at the dealership. I'm assuming you're, as a manager of the inventory, you're going to be driving around that lot and you're going to be looking for holes. You're also, there we are, we're back up on left here. So anybody comment would be great. You're going to be looking for holes, right? You're going to be looking, driving to the back of the lot, seeing if the cars that are need to get through service and turn around. And maybe you're not driving, maybe you're walking. Maybe you're doing your service walk or recon trade-in walk, right? You're making sure any customers are taken care of on that lot first. You kind of do a self-assessment of the lot before you start your day. You make sure the lot is standing tall. Right now it's winter. Maybe you got snow and ice and stuff to clear out. Maybe you got defrost the vehicles. Maybe you've got to plow. Maybe you have customers out there on the lot. Maybe you have some holes to fill. Plates are falling off. We need some Maronis or the warranty stickers on cars, so forth, right? Deflated balloons emptied out. We make sure when we show up every day that the lot, both the showroom and the inventory, is standing tall. Then we go out through our days to work deals on particular cars and stuff. All right. And so I've always, if you don't know it, my retail career was from 97 to 05. I started selling cars off the internet in 1998. And pretty much that was my job up until I was internet director for a few years and stuff and managed internet departments and ran some independent lots as a GM and stuff. But always ran my internet department to treat and talk to customers as if they're on a showroom floor looking at me, right? How I communicated in emails, how I communicated in phone calls. I wanted to handle it as if I was on the lot. Now, what happens when we talk about inventory management? A lot of times it comes second thought. And I mean by that is it's the virtual world, our pricing, our descriptions, our photos. It's kind of second, third, and fourth thought. The reason why a lot of times is, again, where you come in and we're looking at physical stuff. We're looking at how's a lot. Is the customers getting taken care of? I got this appraisal to do. I got a car in service they want to talk to me about for recon, what have you, right? So we deal with what's in our face. But when it comes to inventory management, we go car by car by car by car, and we don't look on the inventory virtually or statistically as the lot as a whole. So I believe, and then as we manage inventory, the particular car, as we manage the car first and not the lot, we start looking at the market data. Again, regardless of what inventory management tool you have, all of them have market data, and a lot of them will have a price to market or market day supply, competitive set. And what I found over the years, you know this already, a lot of that data is inconsistent. I've given some previous videos and showed, looking for F-150 lariats in a particular market on certain websites, and there's XLs mixed in there listed as lariats. A lot of dealerships, I've had stats from some of these listing sites that 30% of the inventory is listed inconsistently, meaning it doesn't have all the inventory of the vehicle's facts as far as moonroof, nav, winter package, or driver assist packages, and cars are listed inaccurately online. And so this market data, again, if we go, when we talk about inventory management, a lot of this you got to figure virtually, meaning there might be only 5-10 people coming on your physical lot, but you're going to have 100 or a few hundred or even 1,000 people looking at your virtual lot today. So as much as we do looking at our physical lot every day and look at that first, and then we desk deals and move cars around, we do the lot first, then the cars. But when it comes to actually managing inventory in the virtual world, we go to the cars first. We just grab the car, we look at market day supply, price to market, day supply, converting or not, change price or not. Look at oldest to newest, look at cars that have our slow movers or cars that aren't getting activity. And we're looking at all this market data that's pretty inconsistent. And what I think you really should look at first is the lot. Example, and you could do this yourself, things that we look at. Age bucket sale rates. If you're 16 to 30 or 31 to 45 age bucket, if you have 20% of your inventory sitting there, but only 10% of your sales are going out of that bucket, you can have a 10% bleed through. So obviously you need to focus as a lot as a whole on those 31 to 45 day old cars. Or you have 20% of your inventory is in large pickup trucks and only 10% of your sales are going out in large pickup trucks. So again, you're not selling as many large pickup trucks as your sale rate. So you need to focus on trucks. Going back to my point, I almost say this every week. So now you're looking at your lot as a whole, you got to look at your 31 to 45 and your large pickup trucks and see if there's any in that mix. Same for years, right? How's your 18s versus your 19s versus your 17s and your sale rate to your carry rate on those? How is it converting? But not just on these autotradercars.com, how's it converting on your own website? One of the things that we've introduced to our product was lot links, because they'll give us with our partners, it's free, your Google Analytics, so we could see what's happening on your own lot. It's great. What we need to know, because we're spending money on autotradercars.com with the activities increasing there. But what's more important, how many people are on your website clicking on that car? Again, looking internally, what's happening on your lot. So if you're 31 to 45 is bleeding through, you're not selling enough, you're heavy in 17s and large pickup trucks, there happen to be some in that batch, and those particular cars are underperforming to your Google Analytics average on maybe views per day. Those are facts, and those are things that's like driving through your lot in the morning going, hey, we need to fill that hole. Hey, we got this car over here that needs to get into detail. This car needs to get into service. We're looking at the lot as a whole before I even start working deals on cars. So, and then we find the problem on our lot as a whole. These holes need to be filled, and then we go pick out the cars that need to fill those holes. You need to do that with your quote unquote virtual lot. What's working, what's not working on your lot, find those holes, and then find the cars that's causing those problems. Then go look at the market data, isolate those cars, then figure out my market data or market data, supply, price, market, but also are you heavy in that segment, having a price point? And that's a way to stay ahead. I think, a lot of this market data information, we've kind of hit a plateau. It's been around for 15 years. And everybody has that market data now, and people talk about race to the bottom. I've never been about a race to the bottom, because to me, if I'm racing to the bottom, that means I'm worried about what the other guy is doing. I'm worried about what that competitive set is telling me. Again, if that competitive set might be inaccurate, that's going to hurt it. But what I'm worried about is what is happening in my lot. It's not about a race to the bottom. So a lot of this market data, where everybody has a system to help them compare their cars to the market data, don't just run to that as your point of reference and make adjustments. Look at what's happening on your lot first. I'm not worried about what the guy down the street is, what his price is. If that car I'm not heavy in, I'm short on some pickup trucks, I need more of those. It's in an age bucket that's moving pretty well. My pricing is more aggressive. It's converting pretty well. There's a lot of data points that you want to look at based on what's happening on your lot, then use the market data to then make those adjustments, because you need both. You do need both. And but again, if I'm going to first attack an inventory, it's not on a per car basis. I'm going to attack it as a lot as a whole. So hope this was helpful. If you want a free inventory evaluation, see how we can help you find those holes in your lot, because that's what we do. We're not an inventory management tool where we add on to that information. Again, I think you need both. We're going to help you find the holes. Then we're going to isolate it to what cars are causing those problems, and then use both historical store data along with market data to figure out what cars need to make adjustments. So if you're interested, lotpop.com for inventory evaluation. In YouTube video, hit subscribe if you're on there. iTunes, this is up on podcasts. So working out, driving to work, you can 200-300 videos and podcasts out there if you need more information. Again, hopefully this was helpful. Hope your 2020 ended well, and we're on to 2021, and we have a great year, a better year this year.